In this video, we're going to see how to add a new screen to our Android app using AppInventor, and also we're going to see how to open that screen. So first, I have an existing app I've been building in a series of video lectures, and I need to add a screen. So I'm going to go up and choose Add Screen, and we're going to call this one Edit Photo, because we're going to assume that after we take a picture of a plant, we want an opportunity to go in and maybe circle the exact plant that we wanted. So I have a new screen now called Edit Photo. Now, I'm going to go back to my initial screen called Screen 1. We see here is our GPS of plant screen. And we're currently using this vertical layout to contain everything. I did a separate video for that. So I'm going to add a new button to the bottom. Let's see, I'll just kind of drag it right about, if I can put it right down there, that'll work great. Okay, a new button for the bottom. Text we're going to call Edit Image. So we're going to pretend that we have taken a photo using this existing photo button, and now we want to edit the image that we've taken. Okay, I don't like having it kind of all the way over there on the right, so we're just going to do a width. We'll do a fill parent, so it's nice and easy to press. There we go. Of course, we probably should make an icon for that like we did for the others, but we'll let it go as it is now. So I have my Edit Image button, and I'm going to rename the button here as well, Edit Image. Okay. Typically, if there's a control here that we're going to be programming against, it's a good idea to give it a new name. If it's something just for layout, not so important, but for something we're programming against like that, we want a new name for it. So Edit Image, okay, and I'm going to go to my Edit Photo screen, and I'm going to give that just a label. Let's see, we'll give that a horizontal alignment. Actually, we'll give it, I'll tell you what, we'll just give it a label right now so that we know we've opened it. So, label, we can, of course, remove this later. And we're going to say Edit Image. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, back to my Screen 1. And I have my Edit Image button. I'm going to go to Blocks View. And I'm going to go find my button. Here it is, Edit Image. And I'm going to grab an event handler for when Edit Image click. And now I'm going to go up here to Control. And it's a little tricky to find this one. We have to scroll down a little bit. But we say Open Another Screen, Screen Name. Let's grab that. And notice that the puzzle pieces match here. We have our little dimple and notch or whatever you want to call that. Okay, Open Another Screen with Screen Name. Now, specifying the screen name is a little bit tricky too because we have to do it with the string literal. In other words, literal text between quotes. So I'm going to go to text, I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to drop. And now we want to remember it's called Edit Photo. So in the text, I'm going to say Edit Photo. Be very careful of spelling and capitalization. We want those two names to look exactly the same. I'll save my project, and then we're going to try it out. Now I have the emulator running. And take a look, as I click on Edit Image, it's going to bring up our Edit Image screen. We'll give it just a moment to refresh, and sure enough, here's our Edit Image screen. Now here's the trick. If I hit back now, it's going to close the application. How do we go back to the original GPS of plant screen? Well, here I am in the Edit Image screen. We'll just take a look and make sure we remember where we are in the Edit Image screen in Blocks View. It might be really tempting to repeat what we just did and say Open Another Screen, Screen Name, and then say OK, Text, and say Screen 1 is the other screen. But I'll caution you not to do this, because what you'll end up doing is you'll end up opening the same screen over and over again. So if you click back and forth 12 times, you'll have 12 screens open. Or what we really want to do is we really want to just close the current screen. And then when we close the current Edit Photo screen, it will go back to the screen name 1, the original GPS of plant screen that already exists. In other words, screen 1, GPS of plant, goes to Edit Photo. To go back to screen 1, we want to simply close Edit Photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Control here. In Edit Photo Blocks View, I'm going to go to Control, and I'm going to say, actually, one second. I'm going to go to the Edit Photo screen, rather. And I'm going to say, when Edit Photo back pressed, we'll go ahead and grab this. And I can do a lot of things here. I can do just about anything here, but the Android quality guidelines state you shouldn't override what the back button does. In other words, it should be a predictable experience for the user. If we're on the second screen of 2 and the user hits back, we expect to go back to the first screen. So don't overuse this handler here, this when edit photo back press. Don't do too much stuff there. The best thing to do is simply to close the current screen. So let me redeploy in the emulator and let's see what this looks like. And now from the edit photo screen, I'll hit the back button, which is this one right here. Give it just a moment. And sure enough, you see the edit photo screen has closed, which returned us to the screen in the background, which is GPS a plant. So in this video, we've seen how to open another screen by using when edit image click, open another screen, screen name, and then the screen name is a string. We've also seen how to close a screen that is the second or third or fourth screen that brings up, so how to open a screen and then close a screen with the back button. One caution is don't overuse screens in your Android app. Think about making a good one-screen app or at most two-screen apps. Multiple screens, a lot of click depth really is not recommended. It's hard for the user to navigate. Generally goes against the Android quality and design guidelines of easy to use and simple, easy to learn. So if you find that your app has a whole lot of screens, a whole lot of clicks, think a lot about how you can consolidate that. That's kind of a big Android design thought. Think like Shazam. When you open Shazam, it opens to the screen where you can, for lack of a better word, Shazam a song. You can search for a song by its sound. And the Shazam screen is effectively one big button. So very easy to use. You open it, you hit the button, it listens to the song, gives you a result. Think of that kind of user experience where you have a limited number of screens. So I hope this has been helpful. In the next video, we're going to look more at what we can do, how we can edit a photo on that edit photo screen. I look forward to seeing you then.